Hey guys, so today is Thursday and I'm trying to stay on track and up to my classes so I'm not behind. I just went and ate and then went to the English department and did a quiz, dropped off a paper that I didn't pass in because I didn't go to the class, and that is done. And now I have to go to my English capstone, which I did a paper for last night, and then to my interpret Shakespeare work, which I have not finished reading the play. It's like the 12th night or Who You Will or something like that. So yeah, I need to get reading that. And okay, so my nurse gave me penicillin for this. She thinks it's strep throat, and I looked up on the back of the pill bottle as there's like this paper that says the side effects, and I looked up the side effects and it said that there's a possibility that I could get a black hairy tongue from penicillin that is a side effect. So I looked it up. I was like, what? If you really want to, and you don't get grossed out, I suggest you look up black hairy tongue from penicillin. Very interesting, to say the least. And on that note, I'm going to read Shakespeare. Hey guys, so I'm walking back from class, and I was like, do I want dining hall food? Yeah, I'm a little bit earlier than the rush that's going to show up, but do I really want to deal with all that? No, I don't. So I go around campus to the commuter, and I went and got a bacon burger from BYOB, which is Build Your Own Burger. And as I'm going down the stairs to that place, guess what I see? I see someone wearing a ctfxc is for haters sweatshirt. I go, hey, Charles Trippy fan, because I have the Say You Like Me shirt from We the Kings of when they were on tour this summer at Warped Tour. So I was like, hey, whatever. And then she's like, yeah, I even got the Hot Topic shirt. And of course, I always never bring my camera. Like, I stopped bringing my camera to classes because there's nothing to tape, and I'm not going to tape my class. So, perfect vlogging moment, missed on camera, thanks to Katie. Hey guys, so I just watched a ShayCarl vlog, shaytards, and oh my god, Rocktard is so adorable. I just watched the one where he's like the strongest baby in the world trying to do chin-ups or whatever, and they fooled me in their vlog where they acted like they were just waking up and going to school, but yesterday was a Jewish holiday and public schools didn't have school. So they actually tricked me, and then Princess Tard got her tooth pulled out by ShayCarl, and she's like, ah, and it came out, and then Rocktard's face, which is the little baby, was just like, it was pretty funny. And ever since this morning when I looked up black hairy tongue, I'm like freaking out. Like every 5 seconds I'm like, I ate a burger, it's kind of black. Is my tongue black and hairy? But yeah, so I forgot to actually get money. So all I have is my ATM card, and that means that that's not going to help me with the fare on the train that I have to take in about an hour or so. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go to the ATM and get charged like a $4 fee and get some money out so that I can take the train. So off we go. So hey guys, I'm back home. Basically a funny story that happened to me on the train. So I was sitting there, and I have like a huge, gigantic like travel suitcase. I've showed you the new one or whatever that rolls around and does everything amazing. So it's kind of big, so I have to sit like in like the spaces where like people in wheelchairs or something have to sit, because it's so big that it doesn't fit in between normal spaces in the train or the commuter rail. So I'm sitting there, and no one's across from me because I'm in the one that's basically like one's facing, like both are facing each other, because there's enough foot leg room for it to fit. So I usually sit at the ones closest to the doors, and there was a guy on the other side, like on the other one. He looked like some stuck-up guy, like he was like the master of the world or whatever, and he had headphones in, and his like iPod was in his pocket, and he was reading like a statistics book or something like crazy, like he like just the persona of like how his physical attitude was that he was like better than everyone, like everything. So we were on, obviously he was on the train for a good amount of time, just like me, and all of a sudden, like, people are going in and out at stops, and someone sits behind him, and they must have, like, maybe, like, kneed the back of his chair or whatever, because he like, lifted his butt up and, like, turned around a little to see who it was, like, as if someone, like, had wanted his attention, and they looked over, and obviously the guy didn't, or the person that sat behind him didn't want anything to do with him. So he sat back down because he was unnoticed, and while he was getting ready to he half turned, so your one butt cheek I guess lifts up, and when he went to go put his sit down and face straight again, his headphones jack came out of his iPod, and all of a sudden in this quiet train car you hear, and a Britney song was on, and a Britney song was on, Miley Cyrus, full blast, and a Britney song was on. Let's just say his face was priceless, and I really wished that I had recorded his reaction because it was hilarious. He was and shuffled and turned it off and didn't listen to music the whole ride. It was pretty funny. It was one of those moments that I was reading and I was half paying attention, but when it actually happened I was just oh my god, that's hilarious. Where's my camera when I need it? But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I've done nothing. Well, actually I came home, I got my eyebrows done on the way home. As you can see, they look very spiffy. And I don't work till tomorrow night at 5, so guess what I'm gonna do? Get my nails done that haven't been done for 2 or 3 weeks. So I'm probably gonna do a different color than pink, because even in July of my vlogs that I'm editing, all I had was pink. So for months and months on end, I've only had this bright neon pink. So that needs a change, and it's turning into, well, it is fall and turning into winter, so maybe I'll go with a dark red, even though at the beginning of my vlogs I had done a lot of painting my nails red. I don't know. What is a safe color? Well, this isn't kind of safe, but it was very summery and whatever. But what's I don't want neon green. Even though it's neon pink, it's light color. Green is just it won't match anything. Pink is girly, so it matches a lot of my clothes. What color do you think of as a nail polish that is dull enough but pretty enough? I don't know. I'm losing my mind. I'm getting tired, alright? And my capstone class, which is a class you have to take basically to make a portfolio before you graduate, she's making us read by Ravish, Danielle Ravish, The Death and Life of the Great American School System. Now, I'm only 4 pages in, and I have this really bad habit of, if I don't understand a word, I will look up the definition. And this lady uses a lot of big words. And what do? It takes me forever to read, because I sit there and I look up on a dictionary, or because I don't have a dictionary at home, well I do, but I don't want to go look for it in my book array of books and everything in my room. I was using my iPad and looking up on dictionary.com all the definitions. Ones that I've heard but never really knew what they meant, festooned. That's not it. Festooned. A string or chain of flowers, or pedological, or panacea, a cure-all, and then the pedagogical. Teacher, my handwriting is really messy. Teacher, one who is eager to help one learn, principle, and formalization. So, and defunct, no longer in effect or use. I kind of thought that's what it meant, but I did just make sure. So, words like that, I have a big tendency of writing them down, just so that I'm not just reading them to know them, that if they say it again in the book, because I just looked it up, I may not remember. So while I'm reading the book, some authors usually use the same vocab multiple times in one book, especially if it's a big book, which this isn't a huge book, but it's a decent sized book. So usually authors use their same vocabulary that they know, so I just keep it on hand of oh, they mentioned that, I don't know. And actually the panaceas, or whatever that word is, that has been used 4 times in the first 4 pages. So once a page or whatever. So I'm glad I wrote that one down, that's for sure. And then if it's a quick definition, Like, this isn't in the book, but ubiquitous, seemingly everywhere. Like, I like to like find definitions that I can say in like 1 or 2 words as a definition, so I can think in my head, oh, okay, I'll just replace it with seemingly everywhere. Like, ubiquitous is like if you see a car, like a green Mustang, and all of a sudden you go to Florida and all you see is green Mustangs. You're like, these green Mustangs are becoming ubiquitous, are seemingly everywhere. So, yeah, word of the day, and with that, I'm going to continue reading. I'm going to read just chapter 1. I have to read 3, but the way this is going, it's going to take forever, and it's already almost midnight. So, I'm calling it a night, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye!